It's the stroke of midnight. Welcome to Blind Girl After Dark, where the lights go down and the real stories come out. There was this one night that made me realize I belong in this city. This is episode one, the night I knew I was born for Vegas. Now, before we launch into it, y'all, go pour your wine or get your tub of ice cream, whatever drink or snack you prefer, because the sun has gone down. It's late night and it's time for some real talk. So, people have asked me plenty of times why I love Vegas so much. And before I moved here, I visited a lot, so I knew this is where I wanted to be. But this particular night was when shit really, really settled for me. So it was about 6 months after me living here. And I had met some friends by then. And I saw the upcoming week, I was like, yo, Lil Jon gonna be spinning. He gonna have a DJ set. And I love myself some Lil Jon because he can really hype the crowd. So I was like, y'all, I want to go. Let's go, let's go. So they was like, okay. That Saturday, I remember being so excited. It took me like 2 hours to figure out what I was going to wear. And I usually like to wear little cute, little sexy club dresses. But it's Lil Jon. I knew he was going to be playing that down south shit. And I wanted to get low. So I was like, let me do like a romper, like a little shorts romper, real fitted, spaghetti strap. I put on a little waist belt, some bracelets to kind of dress it up. And I remember specifically listening to Baddest Bitch by Trina too when I was getting dressed because I was in my zone, right? I was in my fucking vibe. So we get to the hotel and okay, Hakkasan is one of the mega clubs on the strip. So think multiple levels, thousands of people, more than one DJ booth, more than one bar. So I'm excited. I never been to Hakkasan. I'm new to the game. I'm like, yeah. So we're in the elevator. And as we're in the elevator, like when you're going up, the music they play in the elevator is the same shit they're playing in the club at the time. So we're in the elevator and I'm standing there and they're playing body yada 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 yada. So I'm already shaking. I'm like, okay, it's about to be on and popping. It's about to be one of those nights. So, but Lil Jon wasn't out yet. This was like a pre-DJ. And the security guard was even hyped. Like he was like, y'all ready to see Lil Jon? And we were like, yeah. He was like, to the windows. And we were all like, to the wall. We were pumped. So we get inside the club, immediately shoot straight to the bar because before I even get on that dance floor, I gotta have a little tequila. I even pregame but still wanted to drink. And ladies drink free that night too, so yeah. So I got my little tequila, everybody got a drink. We made our way through the crowd. Now it was thick, it was heavy. So it was a bit of a hustle and bustle, getting our way closest to the DJ booth, closest to where Lil Jon was gonna be as possible. But so we found a nice little spot on the dance floor. And the DJ was, the pre-DJ was good. But so we're just having fun, we're dancing. And then Lil Jon comes out. And he had an intro of the fucking, like, of a lifetime. Like, it was this whole grand entry and shit. So he comes out. I'm thinking he gonna, like, warm up the crowd slowly. Y'all. Lil Jon came out swinging. He came out. If you ain't getting drunk, get the fuck out the club. Shot, 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 shot. I mean, he came out on one. And just like the crowd went insane. Myself included. I'm fucking fist pumping, shot everybody. Like it's one of those nights. I'm feeling the fuck out the energy, right? So he even getting into some EDM music. So we getting oh. We even getting some Halo. I wanna be where you are. I'm having a fucking ball. So, but then he switched it to some shake ass music. So he dropped that dun 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 dun. That Juvenile. Girl, you're working with some ass here. Y'all, I don't think I've ever shook so hard in my life. I can vibrate harder than a pair of Andy's clippers. And that night was on a whole different vibe. I was feeling good. I'm listening to my favorite DJ. I got this tequila in my system. I'm in Vegas around thousands of people. It was a movie. So I'm sweating. I'm dancing. I'm having a good fucking time. Now, at these clubs, they have fog machines. And usually when they go off, I know because I can smell the fog in the air. It has like a unique, like a specific scent. And then my friends will be like, oh, Sparrow, like that's fog, like it's real foggy, it's real cool. So I'm kind of used to that because I've been to a few downtown, and so I kind of respect the fog machine. Lil Jon presses. I don't even know if he fucking clicked his shoes 3 times like Dorothy. If he tapped the fucking tap hat. If he blew in a fucking glass bottle. I don't even know. But he pressed or hit some switch. Y'all, I would not make this shit up. And I feel something wet. It's like all over. It's wet. And I'm confused. I'm like, huh? And then it kind of feel like a light shower. And I realize it's coming above me. So I look up, and now this is the gross part, y'all, because I stuck my tongue out like a dumbass, because I was like, maybe I can taste what it is. I stick my tongue out, and I'm like, y'all, it was alcohol. It was champagne. He made it rain champagne. He literally had champagne showers at the fucking club. And I lost it. By that time, he was playing Turn Down for What? And it's fucking raining champagne. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is like some BET, like fucking 2002 Yin Yang Twins type shit. Like, that you see on like a fucking video. I was like, what the fuck? So, it gets better. It gets better. He gets closer to the crowd. He was like, we finna get everybody drunk tonight. If you ain't getting drunk, get the fuck out the club. And so, I guess he had some bartenders on standby, because my friends were like, he was just pointing at people, but they were bartenders. And he was like, I think the left side need a shot. Y'all, the bartenders, they come out with bottles of tequila and start pouring shots and giving them to the crowd. So my friend was like, reach her hand out, like, we finna get this, we on it. So she reaching for shot after shot. And so what I would do, because I wasn't gonna be stingy, so I would get a shot, pass it back, get another shot, drink it. Get a shot, pass it back, get another shot, drink it. Get a shot, pass it back, so forth and so on. I think I had about 3 shots that night. And by that time, I was fucking leaning. And then he does the same thing with the middle and the left side of the club. He was like, we get drunk tonight. Fucking everybody gets shots. So these girls, I guess they saw me when I was dancing. And they come up, they were in front of us. They kind of turned around and was like grabbing me. And was like, can you come up here? Can you come up here? And I was like, yeah, sure, but my friends got to come. And I was like, also, I'm blind. And they were like, you're lying? I was like, the club, you can't hear. I said, no, I'm blind. And they were like, blind? I was like, yeah. So I showed them my cane and my purse, and they were like, oh, you're blind. I was like, yeah. So they was like, what's your name? I said, Sparrow. Pharaoh? I said, no, Sparrow. Pharaoh? I said, no, bitch, Sparrow, like the bird. Oh, Sparrow. Yes. Can you come up here and dance? You come here. So we go up there, and we were right in front of Lil Jon by this time. The only thing separating us from him was like a gate they put up, so y'all don't just fucking bombard the DJ booth. And fucking he had them apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. And so he was getting off. And when he said, low, 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 when the song did that, we all getting low to the ground, shaking it like a jar change. I mean, I was dancing with them. They were dancing with me. We were swinging hair and slapping asses. And it looked like a Girl Gone Wild video. And it was so much fun. And like, y'all, there wasn't any judgment. I felt so accepted. I felt like I can be myself. Here I go with all this energy around me. All these people. All these thousands of people. And everybody's just having fun. I mean, it was amazing. And it was that moment. I was like, this is where I'm supposed to be. Like, I felt that shit. I to this day, I will always remember this story, because I was like, the unity. When you have that many thousands of people. So, sometimes you go to some shit, festivals or some shit, especially if it's a whole bunch of black shit. There's fighting. There's violence. There was none of that. It was all unity. It was all fun. It was all respect. And so here's the real talk. When I told my family that I wanted to move to Vegas, because I had left Florida, moved to Alabama, hated Alabama, and wanted to move to Vegas. So when I told my family in Florida I wanted to move to Vegas and I was gonna do it, when I told my I had some loose friendships in Alabama because we really weren't close, but like I knew a few people that I did spend a little time with, and I was like, yeah, I want to move to Vegas. Everybody had something to say. Why you want to move to Vegas? That's Sin City. All they have is gambling. All they have is partying. Why you want to go there? Do you know anybody there? I mean, you're going to be by yourself. How you going to do this? One thing after another, but it was in my heart. Like, I knew that I wanted to go. I had already been for EDC multiple times, and I made it my whole soul mission. I think it was 2021, my first time visiting. And I went back up to Alabama and I was like, I'm gonna move here. So I got ready to Alabama, grind my ass off. I'm talking 6 days a week, 10, 12-hour shifts as a massage therapist, saving the fuck out of my money because I knew I wanted to come to Vegas. And I actually told my friend, listen, you can drive me up and start over with your life too. Or you can drop me off, stay there for 3 months, let me make some friends and go on about your business. And I don't regret it. So while everybody told me don't do it, I did it anyway. And so the takeaway is, don't let anybody push that fear or push their fears onto you. Everybody that I know, aside from my closest best friend, was against me coming here. They didn't see the good in it. But and they were just afraid. They, Alabama was a slower state, not a bunch of partying. They were like, I don't know, Sparrow, you finna go to fucking Vegas. It's wild out there. They were pushing their fears onto me. And I didn't let that stop me. I was like, no, this is what I want to do. I could have came up here and everything went to hell. But at least I would have known. To not do it, to never move here, to not even try would have bothered me. I would have thought about that. It would have haunted me. So that is what I want y'all to think about for this episode. And I did this shit. I have zero sight at all. I can't see anything. So for me to come to a state where I know nobody but one person and living in the dark and start my life completely over, that's saying a lot. And I did it with confidence too. Mind you, I have not seen myself in a mirror in 23 fucking years. So I don't have mirrors to reassure me. It's shallow to say, but like, oh, I can see I'm pretty, so that's what makes me confident. No, I had to find my confidence from other methods, from both external sources, internal sources, but that's what I'm going to talk about the next episode. It's confidence without the mirrors. So until next night, this was a good conversation, y'all. I'll see y'all after dark.